The feedback we're getting at the moment is extremely positive. You're hearing a lot of people chatting about the presentations and they're learning a lot.
We have good evidence for utilisation in refractory childhood epilepsy.
We deliberately aimed this at new teams, people that were interested in wanting to work with a ketogenic diet, wanting to have ketogenic therapies in their own centres, but needing the training and the expertise in order to be able to do it and the confidence to start it off.
What's exciting is the number of people that appear to have registered and show interest in the ketogenic diet, and to be involved in such an enthusiastic group, teaching what we believe in and the experience that we've had is all very exciting and very rewarding.
I come from a background of treating people with brain tumours where I'm interested in using the ketogenic diet in addition to other treatment, and there are lots of other subtleties that I'm not really familiar with, and so it's really nice to come to an audience who've got all the experience of using the ketogenic diet in children, in adults, in children who become unwell. What do you do when someone becomes unwell when you're on the ketogenic diet? So all of that background's really helpful.
We've got lots of familiar faces, but we've also got lots of new faces, and some of those new faces have come from other parts of the world. So it's really, really exciting that there's an increased interest in finding out, and gathering to understand a bit more about ketogenic therapy and how it's working for patients.
It's not so easy for us to know all these information about ketogenic diet in Italy, and I have had the opportunity to create a network with other colleagues to work in this interesting field of neurological treatment.
It's so good. It's like such a nice social atmosphere. Like you get to know different people from different countries, great networking, and we're so global. It's actually wonderful.
There's a massive demand for an education session for healthcare professionals that are looking to get into ketogenics. So from that point of view, I think it's brilliant, and it's a great opportunity for nutritionists to come along and get involved in the day.
It is such a specialized diet, and dietitians are at the core of the success of a ketogenic diet, and education for them is so critical, not only teaching new dietitians but staying up on the latest science, because the diet does change as we learn more, and so it's critical to come to these kinds of events.
I've been making food for the ketogenic diet for over 12 years, and I've been very frustrated with how poorly educated many people are, and it was a great delight to finally hear that we're going to have a formal and regular event which is going to encourage and educate loads of people in the health professional market on the brilliance of the ketogenic diet.
I think KetoCollege is great because the best thing it does, it breaks down the myth about this ketogenic diet. Loads of people think it's awful food, it's really hard to do. The more people we get trained, the better it's going to be.
So good to see people actually trying ketogenic food. It's very tasty, it looks normal, and generally people can't get enough of it by the looks of it.
It's been a ketogenic diet for 2 days, really. This is the second day, and it's delicious, and it's just the different combinations that you can use and just to implement in your everyday practice and even in your everyday meals. So I think the food's been great, it's been very well organised, and I've taken a lot of practical tips back which I'll be able to implement in my clinical practice.
It's always wonderful to be around the Matthews Friends team because they're so dedicated and so excited, and they're such visionaries, and this is the next part of their vision coming true.
So obviously we need to teach the families in some cases, what are fats, carbohydrates and proteins.
Who would have believed that at my time of life I'd be in on something so groundbreaking, and I'm in awe of Emma and Julie because they've done wonders, and it just goes from strength to strength, and I'm more than honoured to be part of it.